Welcome to Deadside. Deadside is a hardcore multiplayer survival game. It drops players into a harsh and unforgiving world. The game focuses on realism and danger. Players must scavenge for resources, battle other survivors, and fight to stay alive. Imagine a world ravaged by conflict. Resources are scarce, trust is rare. This is the setting of Deadside. The game features a large, open-world map. It's filled with forests, abandoned towns, and military bases. The atmosphere is gritty and immersive. The threat of danger feels constant. Players must be prepared for anything. Will you survive the horrors of Deadside? Deadside boasts impressive graphics for an indie game. The level of detail in the textures and the overall visual fidelity is something that you would expect from a much larger studio with a bigger budget. The environments are detailed and atmospheric. Each location feels meticulously crafted, from the dense forest to the desolate urban areas. The day-night cycle and weather effects create a truly immersive experience. As the sun sets and the shadows lengthen, the world takes on a different, more ominous character. Rain, fog, and other weather conditions add layers of complexity to the gameplay. From dense forests to desolate cities, Deadside's world is both beautiful and haunting. The contrast between the lush greenery and the stark, abandoned buildings creates a unique atmosphere that keeps players on edge. The sound design also deserves praise. Every rustle of leaves, distant gunshot, and eerie silence contributes to the tension and immersion. It enhances the overall atmosphere, making you feel like you're truly part of this world. The ambient sounds are so well done that you might find yourself looking over your shoulder in real life. Gunshots echo through the forest, adding to the sense of danger and urgency. You never know if the next shot you hear is aimed at you or someone else. The wind howls through abandoned buildings, creating an eerie, almost ghostly atmosphere. It's these little touches that make the game world feel alive and unpredictable. The graphics and sound design work together seamlessly. They create a cohesive experience that draws you in and keeps you engaged. They create a sense of dread and isolation. The feeling of being alone in a hostile world is palpable, making every encounter feel significant. Players truly feel like they are alone in a hostile world. The game's design ensures that you are always on your toes, never quite sure what lies around the next corner. The attention to detail is impressive. From the smallest environmental details to the broader landscape, everything is designed to enhance the player's experience. Every sound and visual element contributes to the game's overall atmosphere. It's a masterclass in how to create an immersive world. It's a bleak but beautiful world that draws players in. The combination of stunning visuals and haunting audio makes Deadside a truly unforgettable experience. Deadside's gameplay centers around realism, immersing players in a gritty and unforgiving world. The game emphasizes hardcore survival elements. Players must meticulously manage their hunger, thirst, and stamina to stay alive. They must also contend with environmental hazards like radiation and disease, which can be just as deadly as any enemy. The combat system is unforgiving and realistic. Headshots are often fatal, making every encounter a high-stakes battle. This creates a tense and strategic gameplay experience where every decision can mean the difference between life and death. The game features a wide variety of weapons and equipment, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Players can find guns, melee weapons, backpacks, and clothing scattered throughout the world, adding to the scavenging aspect of the game. They can also build bases to protect themselves from other players and environmental threats. Base building adds a significant layer of strategy to the game, allowing players to create safe havens and storage for their loot. It allows players to establish a foothold in the world, giving them a strategic advantage over others. Teaming up with others is crucial for survival, as the world of Deadside is harsh and unforgiving, but trust is hard to come by. Players must be cautious in their interactions, as betrayal is always a possibility. Will you find allies or enemies in Deadside? The choice is yours, but remember, every decision has consequences. Deadside draws inspiration from other popular survival games. Games like DayZ and Escape from Tarkov come to mind. But Deadside carves its own path with its unique blend of realism and hardcore gameplay. The game's focus on PvP combat sets it apart. It creates a constant sense of danger and excitement. The game's large open world also differentiates it. It provides players with plenty of opportunities for exploration and scavenging. Deadside's emphasis on player interaction is key. It creates a dynamic and unpredictable experience. Every encounter is a gamble. Survival depends on quick thinking and even quicker reflexes. Deadside has a growing community of dedicated players. The developers are actively working on updates and new content. Regular patches and community events keep the game fresh and engaging. Players can expect new weapons, maps, and features in the future. The community is passionate and supportive, making Deadside a game worth investing time in. Surviving in Deadside can be challenging, especially for new players. The game throws you into a harsh, unforgiving world where every decision can mean the difference between life and death. As a new player, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of threats and the steep learning curve. But don't worry, with the right strategies and a bit of practice, you can not only survive but thrive in this intense environment. Here are some essential tips to help you get started on your journey. These tips are designed to give you a solid foundation and help you navigate the early stages of the game with more confidence. First and foremost, always be aware of your surroundings. This cannot be stressed enough. The world of Deadside is filled with dangers, from hostile players to aggressive NPCs. Constant vigilance is key to staying alive. Use the environment to your advantage. The landscape is not just a backdrop. It's a tool for survival. Learn to use trees, rocks, and buildings to conceal your movements and avoid detection. Trees, rocks, and buildings can provide cover and help you avoid detection. They can also be used strategically to ambush enemies or escape from dangerous situations. Second, manage your resources carefully. In Deadside, resources are scarce and every item counts. Efficient inventory management can make a huge difference in your survival. Food, water, and medical supplies are crucial for survival. Always ensure you have enough to sustain yourself, especially when planning long expeditions. Always keep an eye on your inventory and make sure you're well stocked before heading out on any mission. Running out of supplies in the middle of nowhere can be a death sentence. Third, build a base as soon as possible. A base is not just a place to store your items. It's your sanctuary in the hostile world of Deadside. It provides safety and storage for your valuable items. A well-constructed base can be the difference between losing everything and having a safe retreat. A well-defended base can be a sanctuary in the harsh world of Deadside. Invest time in fortifying your base to protect against raids and attacks. Finally, don't trust anyone easily. The world of Deadside is harsh, and betrayal is common. Always be cautious when interacting with other players. The world of Deadside is harsh, and betrayal is common. Even players who seem friendly can turn on you in an instant. Always have a backup plan and be prepared for the worst. Be cautious when interacting with other players, and always have a backup plan. Trust is a luxury you can rarely afford in Deadside. With these tips, you'll have a better chance of surviving and thriving in Deadside. Good luck. Remember, every decision you make can be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, stay prepared, and you'll do just fine. Deadside offers a unique and challenging survival experience. Its focus on realism and player interaction sets it apart from other games in the genre. The game's atmosphere, graphics, and sound design create an immersive world. While the learning curve can be steep, the sense of accomplishment is rewarding. Whether you're a fan of survival games or looking for a new challenge, Deadside is worth your time. Join the community and see if you have what it takes to survive in this unforgiving world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. See you in the next one.